People that move to Atlanta, and a lot of people are so intrigued with moving to Atlanta, and just want to tell you some things you might need to know once you move here. Like I said, I've done a couple of vlogs about it, and there's a lot of areas that are bad areas, just like anywhere, and there's a lot of good areas in Georgia. You just have to do your research. There are some good areas with some decent schools. You just got to do your research and all that. Now, the traffic is, girl, the traffic is something. The traffic is the devil. I'm gonna tell you that. If you planning on the traffic, so you want to try to be able to find a job close to wherever you live in, or if you get a job, try to find a place close to your job, because if you had to drive on the interstate, it used to, when I first moved here, I lived in Tucker. It took me like 40 minutes to get to work. And most jobs, you driving about 40-45 minutes. I'm gonna keep it 100. But now, it's gonna run you probably an hour, hour and a half. It depends on what time you leave. In the mornings, the traffic is awful. I mean, but it's got even in the midday, because everybody is moving to Georgia to live a better life. Now I'm gonna tell you, people think, oh, it's gonna be better in Georgia. It's your mindset, and it's what you make it. If you here to try to do better, do better, because you can run into the same stuff wherever you came from, or the same mentality that you had. If you don't change it, you're gonna run into it here, because it's basically us and our mindset. So you gotta make it work for you and change your mindset and make things work for you. And the same type of people you ran at wherever you move from, you can run into here, unless you change your whole type of mindset. And that's just what it is. Also, I've done a vlog about the clubs. You go to clubs and stuff here. You do better going to the sports bars. See what's popping off at sports bars. Because they usually free to get in. They got karaoke. You free to get in. Or you might have to pay $5. A lot of these places got live music, which be the bomb. You got live bands, live music, or if you go to a club, you get in there before 10, you get in free, stuff like that. If you're trying to club downtown or some of these big clubs or a special event, expect to pay $20 or more, and 9 times out of 10, if it's a special event, you're gonna pay more. You're gonna pay for parking downtown, all that good stuff. A lot of nice restaurants you could go to, all parts of town. I don't really just even stay in my area. I go somewhere everywhere in Georgia. You get all the nice restaurants. You get a lot of nice things to do. Like back home, there's not a lot of things to do. You get a lot of nice malls. The malls are opening up a whole lot more now. So you have that. You got a lot of nice parks, a lot of nice neighborhoods. Now I'm gonna tell you, the rental, getting a place to rent or to own, right now, how they say in the housing market, it's hard to even find a place, because they snatching them up so fast. If you're trying to rent a place off Zillow or something like that, I'm gonna tell you like that, you better get on it like ASAP. If you don't, it's gonna be gone. It's that type of stuff, it goes fast, very fast. You're trying to buy, you need to go get your realtor, and you need to get on it right away, because they buying homes up quick. I've done a video on this about rental. The rental prices has went up. This has gone up a lot higher now. You're going to pay about $1,200 a month for a 1-bedroom, and higher. If you live in the hood, you might get a little something cheaper, probably about $1,800. That's in the hood, and that's kind of pushing it. Probably a little bit more than that, but probably around $1,800. You might get a little cheaper, but you're gonna live in the depths of the hood. I'm telling you that. I can't tell you what side of Georgia is better than the other. I live on the north side, like the Duluth, Gwinnett area, where Duluth and Lawrenceville, Snellville, kind of almost Norcross, them types area. That's the area that I like to reside. I used to live in Tucker, which is the suburbs of Decatur, those type area, which was cool, and I still wouldn't mind, but it was more of a suburbial part of Decatur. You still got a lot of nice areas in Decatur. You got a lot of nice areas in, even people talk about College Park or whatever. A lot of people want to move over in those parts and talking about bad, but they got a lot of nice areas in College Park. They do have a lot of nice, and that's by the airport, a lot of nice areas in Cascade, a lot of nice areas, a lot of them other parts, the inner parts of in Atlanta. But you just want to do your research. I'm telling you, you want to do your research. I was lucky to get a realtor to help me to find a place for rent, and that was back then, so I don't know how it works now. And that was what, 13 years ago. So when I first moved here, I lived in Tucker. Now I live in Lawrenceville. So, and I like it. Your cheaper homes are closer in the inner city, like, you know, if you loop Stone Mountain, Lithonia, maybe in College Park and all them are cheaper in rent and all that, cheaper to buy homes. And it's cool. You just want to check out you want to go check out your area, or do research about your area. Now, as of jobs, I've done a video on this years ago. I'm doing it now. As of jobs, jobs is for some reason, I guess they feel like they don't need to pay people no more. They don't pay as much to me on certain jobs that you do, like back home from Indianapolis. That's still the same. They pay more back home than they do in Georgia. Georgia, they don't like to pay you that much. So that's why a lot of people might have a job and get a hustle, an extra hustle. But most people here in Georgia are in the film industry, or they trying to they got an extra job, they got a business that they trying to get off, or they working on. They got other things they trying to grow here in Georgia, honestly. So you got a lot of people that's working in the healthcare industry. That is big here, the healthcare industry. How much they pay, not sure, but I'm thinking they still pay a little bit more wherever you might have been than Georgia. They seem like everything, the pay scale is less here, and probably because they feel like they can get away with it because there's so many more people and people need a job. Also, things you need to know, things might be a lot different back home. Like I was back home, I was used to them being a boys club, a lot of community centers right beside you, wherever you could take your kids. Not so here. So you need to find a lot of that even for your kids. I'm gonna tell you, there's not a lot of community centers and stuff like that. They have a lot of things you can go do with your kids, you know, little things you could take your kids to, but as like a community center or different things like that, no. You got to make sure your kids is up on their shots and all that, and have all them records available to transfer your kids here. All that stuff I thought was just easily no problem. No, I had to have all them records and everything ready once I moved here. Dating is the devil. Everybody on some I'm great. The nightlife, you have a good time, you have fun. It depends on what you want to get into, but the sex in the nightlife can be dark. It can be very dark. A lot of people act like they don't want to settle down. Everybody on some con artist type stuff. A lot of guys don't like, when it comes to dating, I ask questions. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what grown folks do, right? I ask questions. A lot of them don't, I guess they think I'm asking too many questions. They don't want me asking questions. So that turns them off. And some of them, I could sense that they on some other stuff, and I'll just bring it out to them nicely. Well, I believe, you know, you're still hurting from this situation. You just broke up this situation, and they don't like that. I think they just so busy want to find them somebody and to have sex with, which, boom, not happening. Or they so busy, a lot of them, you got to watch it, want to move it to your house, find somebody to move into it, moving your home. Don't let that happen. Like you said, any other place now, it's a lot of down low, which it's happening everywhere any now, and it ain't just here. You know, you just have more people here. You just gotta be prepared, you know. So I feel like who's for you is for you. I'm too busy doing my thing with the comedy and the acting, and trying to get my business off the ground, that all that other stuff I'm not thinking about too much. Living my 50 and fabulous life, enjoying time with my friends and vacationing and taking trips. I ain't thinking about the other stuff. So that's that. So basically, just give me some ins and outs on what's popping, things you might need to know. If you have any other questions, you guys, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. I'll let you know, or I try to find out what I can. But as of another thing, right before I let this video go, public transportation, and unless you live downtown or down in the Atlanta area, yeah, it's not no New York or other places where the public transportation you can get to stuff quick and it's easy and fast. No, I mean, you have the train and all that, but the MARTA, in other words, but you really need a good car, because everything about 30 minutes away. You need good transportation, I'm gonna tell you. And that's just what it is. And you want to make sure you have excellent transportation, so you want to do that. So as that being said, y'all, I'm at the post office, and I'm ready to go in here and take care of this, and get this passport taken care of, so I can be taking my hang out and take my trips. And I'll be back with y'all. All right, I was gonna end that video. I'm gonna bump right here, but it was a couple of things I thought about. I need to tell you, you need to know about Georgia. Allergy season. If you got bad allergies, baby, between, I mean, it's like all year round, really, but between like end of February to all the way to the middle to end of May, it's awful. The pollen, the trees, I'm just telling you. So if you have, I'm sorry, I'm eating something. If you have any allergies, you will really want to consider or get you some good medicine. Another thing I want to tell you, the bugs are big, okay? They say them as roaches. They say, well, some people call them roaches. They ain't roaches. They call palmetto bugs. They grow on the trees or something, like big water bugs. They look like roaches. All it is a great big monster roach. But the bugs are big here, y'all. They big. So if you ain't with bugs, honey, the spiders look like you run around at night, some of the animals and stuff, because I'm not used to, I come from the Midwest in the city, and some of the animals running around you like you run around in Jumanji. I'm just telling you, you want to kind of, unless you're used to that. And also, don't do nothing silly driving or anything else, because the police will lock you up or give you a big ticket. And they can lock you up for something stupid and keep you in jail for a minute. As I was just thinking, I was ending that video, but I just thought about some other stuff that I think you guys would really want to know something about. And those are some things that you definitely would want to consider. All right.